Ex-American Idol star says Kelly Clarkson helped cure him of serial killer-like obsession. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Clay Aiken is thanking fellow American Idol star and friend Kelly Clarkson for intervening in a certain action the singer confessed to being head over heels obsessed with. Aiken admitted to the unhealthy obsession of organizing his refrigerator like a serial killer. But it wasn't until Clarkson stepped in. The 46-year-old has made a complete change to the bothersome behavior. On Wednesday's episode of The Kelly Clarkson Show, Clarkson, who won the first season of American Idol back in 2002, recalled the time she took a gander inside Aiken's refrigerator. On the show, Clarkson revealed how taken aback she was by the American Idol Season 2 runner-up's organizational scheme. He looked like a serial killer with his refrigerator. I went to his house and I was like, the hell? Clarkson said. Then just to expletive him, I just moved everything. And it did mess him up. In a statement shared with Entertainment Weekly, Aiken acknowledged the time of his life and admitted to his obsession with organization. It's true. I used to be a bit intense about the organization of my precious perishables, Aiken said. Thankfully, my dear friend, Kelly, helped cure me of this obsession by regularly breaking into my house while I was out of town and completely dismantling my fridge organization system. Thanks to her less than legal efforts, I'm happy to say I'm cured, and my fridge today looks like an episode of Hoarders. I didn't even realize excessive kitchen organization was a gateway to serial killing. Just think of how many lives Kelly may have saved, he continued. The two former Idol stars have known each other for over 20 years. The fast friends first met when Clarkson was brought back for a handful of episodes on Season 2 of the long-running show. If you purchase a product or register for an account through a link on our site, we may receive compensation. By using this site, you consent to our user agreement and agree that your clicks, interactions, and personal information may be collected, recorded, and or stored by us and social media and other third-party partners in accordance with our privacy policy. Ex-American Idol star says Kelly Clarkson helped cure him of serial killer-like obsession. In a revelation that has both stunned and intrigued fans, a former American Idol contestant has opened up about a dark chapter in his life and how pop icon Kelly Clarkson played an unexpected and transformative role in his personal recovery. The revelation has turned heads not only because of the shocking language he used to describe his past behavior, but also because of the unexpected way music and a celebrity connection became his contestant known for his emotionally charged performances during his run on the popular talent show gave a jaw-dropping interview that detailed how he once suffered from a deeply disturbing obsession that he himself described as being serial killer-like. His startling confession has made waves across social media, with many fans expressing shock, but also admiration for his vulnerability and honesty. He spoke candidly about intrusive thoughts, compulsive behaviors, and the dark spiral he felt trapped in long before fame ever entered his world. The singer explained that his mental health struggles began long before his television debut. According to him, he battled obsessive thoughts that he could never quite control, thoughts that would escalate into deeply unsettling fixations. Though he never acted on any of these thoughts, the psychological toll was immense. It affected his relationships, his self-worth, and his ability to find peace in everyday life. He said he lived in constant fear of his own mind and what it might drive him to become. That fear festered in silence until music and one iconic singer changed everything. He first encountered Kelly Clarkson's music at a moment when he felt completely lost. Her voice, he says, felt like an anchor in stormy waters, a lifeline when his inner world felt like it was unraveling. He recalled the first time he heard one of her songs during a night filled with anxiety and darkness. Something about her lyrics and emotional delivery struck a chord so deep that he found himself crying for the first time in years. He describes it as the beginning of his transformation, the moment he realized that he was not alone and that healing might be possible. Over time, listening to Kelly's discography became a form of therapy. He'd spend hours replaying her ballads and empowering anthems, allowing her words to sink into places he had kept locked away for far too long. He felt seen, heard, and understood. In his most isolated moments, her music became his only companion. He called her his emotional mirror, someone who unknowingly reflected his pain but also showed him that survival and hope could coexist. This emotional connection spurred a slow and painful journey inward as he began to confront the demons that had haunted him for so long. What makes this story even more remarkable is that their paths eventually crossed in real life. During a behind-the-scenes moment at a music industry event, he had the chance to speak briefly with Kelly. Though it was a short encounter, it was deeply meaningful. He didn't share the full extent of his past with her at the time, but he did thank her for her music and told her that she had helped him in ways she couldn't imagine. She reportedly responded with warmth, humility, and a hug that he says felt like an emotional reset. That brief moment would later fuel his decision to get help and commit to a full Idol journey. Ended, he began intensive therapy and was eventually diagnosed with a severe form of obsessive-compulsive disorder. Understanding the root of his disturbing thoughts gave him both clarity and direction. Therapy combined with a healthier lifestyle and a renewed passion for music became his foundation. Throughout this process, Kelly's influence remained ever-present. Her music became not just a soundtrack, but a tool he used to navigate his healing. He began writing songs that echoed his journey and even used some of her lyrics as mantras to center himself during times of crisis. Fans who remember his American Idol performances may now look at them in a whole new light. What once seemed like raw artistic expression was often him barely holding himself together emotionally. He says the show gave him a purpose and a spotlight, but it was Kelly's unintentional guidance that gave him hope. He's now using his platform to raise awareness about mental health, particularly the hidden and stigmatized aspects of obsessive disorders. He wants people to know that having frightening thoughts does not make someone a monster, and that recovery is not only possible but worth fighting for. In a culture often quick to sensationalize mental illness, his choice to speak so candidly about something so taboo is being hailed as brave and groundbreaking. He knows the term serial killer will turn heads, but he felt it was the only way to accurately convey the darkness he once felt trapped in. He believes honesty, no matter how uncomfortable, is the first step toward liberation, and believes that if even one person sees themselves in his story and chooses to seek help, then it was all worth it. He is now working on new music with plans to release an album centered around mental health resilience and the power of healing through connection. He hinted that one of the tracks will be a tribute to Kelly Clarkson, whom he now considers a spiritual mentor, though they've only met once. He hopes to one day collaborate with her not just musically, but also on mental health advocacy. He sees her not just as a pop superstar, but as someone whose authenticity and vulnerability became a beacon for him when he had no other light. In an industry often obsessed with perfection and image, his story serves as a reminder of the very real struggles that can exist behind even the most talented smiles. It challenges audiences to consider the silent battles others may be facing and to recognize the power of compassion, art, and kindness. Kelly Clarkson has unknowingly saved a life and inspired a former contestant to reclaim his. It is a testament to the unexpected ways that artists can touch lives and change destinies even from a distance. The former Idol star continues to speak publicly now with a renewed sense of purpose. He's been invited to mental health panels, podcasts, and support groups, sharing his experience with brutal honesty and heartfelt reflection. His goal is to deconstruct the shame around obsessive thinking and show others that they are more than their darkest thoughts. Music remains his sanctuary, but now it's also his mission. Each song he writes, each stage he steps on carries the echo of his gratitude and the heartbeat of someone who found light through sound. Kelly Clarkson, who remains unaware of the full extent of her influence on his journey, continues to be one of the most beloved and respected voices in music. Her impact stretches far beyond entertainment and now includes a powerful chapter in one man's redemption story. Whether or not she ever hears the full story, the ex-Idol star says he owes her his life. And that might be the most unexpected legacy of all. As his story continues to unfold, fans and mental health advocates alike are watching with admiration. His courage to speak up about something so stigmatized, paired with his deep appreciation for an artist who unknowingly helped save him, has created a narrative of hope, resilience, and the life-altering magic of music. In a world where so many suffer in silence, this former American Idol finalist is using his voice to sing a new kind of song, one not just of survival but of transformation. Thanks for watching this video. And please subscribe to our American Idol YouTube channel for more updated news.